Okay, so you have your monitor lizard. In this case, it's a Savannah monitor, but you could bring out any other monitor, and you want to take them outside. There's a couple options, but I recommend putting a harness on. Same thing for like a bearded dragon, only because if you've got a monitor that is a small to medium size monitor, like a Savannah monitor, or maybe even a Tegu, they do have bursts of speed. So you don't want them to take off maybe under a bush where you can't get them easily, thorn bush, God forbid, run into the street when a car is coming. You just want to take the precautions for your buddy. That's all I'll say. So how do you do it? Now, obviously, there's a difference if you have a fenced-in yard or maybe a pen or an area or something like that. But even still on top of that, what a pain if, I have a fenced-in backyard, but if you were to get behind some of like the pine trees and stuff, I don't want to go in there and get them out of there. I don't want to go in the dirt. I don't want to do any of that. I want it to be controlled. So, harness time. This is a harness I had lying around. I actually had used it I use it for my rabbit when I take him outside. I washed it to get the scents off, but we're going to try it on Simba so we can look at the size and see when I buy him his harness, this is too big, this is too small, etc. It's got a Velcro part that will go around his body that obviously you can extend based on how fat your pet is, and then a part around his neck, and then the nice thing about the part around his neck is it also has a clasp, and make sure you have something like that. So phase 1 is getting this bad boy on that bad boy. So make sure your monitor is not going to kill you when you attempt this, because you got to get underneath him. Now he is riled up. He sees the cameras here. I'm moving this thing around. Who knows what he's going to do with it. The first thing is I'm going to let him smell this thing. Let's see how it goes. It may have some of the rabbit scent on it still, and that's okay. But I soaked it. I washed it, and you can just see how curious he is. Smelling it with his tongue, smelling it with his nose. Monitor lizards are very interesting because unlike snakes who are smelling everything really with their tongue, they have nostrils, they have a nose, they can smell through their nose, but they also get out and they taste things with their tongue. He's going to check it out. What is this? This is mental enrichment. Just him smelling this is mental enrichment, like any type of toy, because his brain, the computer in his in his head, what is this? Is this food? Is this a toy? What do I do with this? His tongue's smelling everything. Okay, so I feel like he's settled down a little bit. He's smelled this and he knows it's not food. Now we got to get this on this guy without getting killed, unfortunately. So the first thing I'm going to do is try to get a measurement for his neck, only because that is the piece that Velcros in. Okay. So this is too tight, so I can adjust this strap here. So I'm going to tinker around with this strap that needs to be adjusted, and then we'll get back. And so what we have here is a failure to communicate. He grabbed it as I was going to put it on, and he's doing one of his great games of tug of war that he loves to play, and you can see it's a bit dirty. He tried to take this and bring it into his hide, and who knows what he was going to do with it in there. But this is okay, because he's not causing any damage to it, and I can get him to wear some energy out here. So we're gonna play this game until he lets go. Perfect. Okay, let's get this on him. Okay, he's all dressed up, ready for the ball. We got it on him. It's a good fit, a little loose, so it's probably a bit big, but I didn't want to make it too tight either. So now I'm going to bring him outside with the leash, and we're going to continue over there, all right? Okay, we made it outside, not too bad. He's hooked up to a leash, and that's pretty much it. This is his first time that he's been out on the grounds, so we're going to see how he does. Again, lots of new scents. It's going to go kind of by that bush. This is why having the harness is important. We should see, yeah, see that quick movement? That's what we have to be careful about, because he can take off like a maniac, which he's already doing. Come on. Come this way. Okay. So we kind of got sensory overload going on right now. Oh boy. What a monster. Let's get away from that mulch. I'm going to have to sweep all that back in. And out of everywhere, that's where you wanted to go? Uh-huh. This is good. This will help grind down his nails. Although I don't know what he's going after. I don't see any squirrels or chipmunks in the area. So let's move him over a little bit more towards the middle of the driveway, and we'll see what happens there. Okay, now we're over here on the grass. Let me man, he really wants to go in that mulch pile, which is not where I want him to go. Really, anywhere but there would be fine. Come on, go someplace else. Not in the mulch every time. This is why it's important to have a big harness. You saw how fast he was. And although this leash, I think, can extend out to about 15 feet, I do not want him going in the mulch and under the bushes in the landscaping here. That would be just again, a pain to get out. Can we come this way? Can we come away from there? Where are we going? Very underwhelming. Gotta have to tug you a little bit. There we go. Come this way. Show it. Oh, where do you want to go over there? I'm not gonna let you get dirty in there. Cooperate. Show the people how you walk around. Birds are chirping. What are you gonna go for over here? Yeah, you're not going under those bushes. This is the exploratory, the hunt, you know, finding a spot. Okay, if I bring you to the sidewalk, I'm gonna pick him up, I'm gonna bring him to the sidewalk, and we're gonna see what happens over there. Because maybe if he's gonna run, he'll have to run up the whole lawn and we'll see his speed. Okay, we've now moved far away from the bushes. He's at the end of the front yard, the corner of where the driveway and the sidewalk meet. So, you know, he's got some distance. I have the leash unlocked. We're just gonna follow around and see what he does. This is, again, all new sensory overload, lots of enrichment. There's no birds or squirrels out. So we'll see what he's got going on. Where are we going? Excellent. Some kid on his bike rode by and looked at him and had no idea what I was walking on the leash. Now are we going to do anything? Now that you're away from the bushes? Come on, people are quarantined. People are quarantined and you get to come outside. Let's show everyone what you do while you're outside. It says normal exploratory behavior, tongue out, smelling, pupils fully dilated. We're just going to take him for a walk. Where do we want to go? Can we go around the block? Uh-oh. There is the person across the street's dog who normally barks. We're getting close to the street here. See if the dog starts barking. Where are we going? Where are we going? Crossing the street. He did not look both ways. This is great. Again, guys, look. He's in the street. Luckily, my side street is very low traffic. And this is, again, why you want the leash. Because what if he would have come here without it? Good exercise, good enrichment. Don't want him to get fatty liver disease. Okay, we've crossed the street. We are now onto the grass. Let's make sure that there's no signs that people have had their grass fertilized since winter is over and people are getting fertilization. And then also let's be nice to our neighbors and not let them on the grass on the other side. All right, very good. That's exactly where you're trying to go. No, no. let's walk this way. I'm going to walk him for a little bit, guys, and then we'll see what happens when we get back. He may or may not have just taken that on the sidewalk, marking his territory. Not necessarily great, but I don't think anyone saw it, so maybe we'll be okay if we can get out of here quickly. And then everyone's going to try to realize what took this weird shaped poo outside on the sidewalk. Oh boy. Now we're really booking it back across the street, back to my house. And why not cross the street, take a crap on the person across the street sidewalk, and then just like sprint back, look around, make sure no one saw you, and then sprint back to the house. Who hasn't want to do that? Come on, can you do the step up onto the porch? We're trying to go home. No mulch. Come on up onto the porch. Come on. Come on. You can make the step. Don't be obese. Step up here. Step up here. Come on. Come on. Oh yeah, there we go. Perfect. Okay, very good. Now we're on the porch. We've made it. We've made it. All right, we're gonna go in. All right, guys, that was it. For Simba's first outdoor exploration, not bad. Obsessed with going in the mulch here. I've got some mulch I have to sweep up now before I got him. That poor sidewalk across the street there. Oh well. All right, guys, you gonna say goodbye? Where are you going? Hey, come here. Come over here. Say goodbye. You want to say goodbye to the camera? No? All right, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Hope it's encouraged you guys to, if you got lizards, big lizards, something you can securely bring outside for a walk, it is great enrichment for them. All right. Let's see if I can get him to say goodbye. Okay. Now we've got him up here on this little table. He's going to say goodbye. Say goodbye. That's goodbye. No hissing, nothing? Fine. All right, guys. We'll see you later.